Welcome. Today we are going to discuss about cloud computing. Cloud computing. Let's start with the definition. This is distributed computing on internet or a delivery of computing service over the internet. For example, Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail, YouTube, Facebook, and etc. These are some examples of cloud computing or cloud services. So, for example, instead of running an email program on your computer, you log in to a web email account remotely. The software and storage for your account does not exist on your computer. It is on the server's computer. This service is one of the basic example of cloud computing. A very brief history. The concept cloud computing evolved in 1950 by IBM, International Business Machines Company, which is called as RJE, Remote Job Entry Process. In 2006, Amazon provided first public cloud AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. Let's divide the cloud computing into three components. The first component, clients computers. The second one, distributed servers. The third one, data centers. The clients are the device that the end user interact with cloud. It could be a mobile phone or laptop or computer, etc. Next, data center. This is a collection of servers where application is placed and is processed via internet. The third component, distributed servers. It often serves in a geographically different places but act as if they are working next to each other. The working models of cloud computing is divided into two separate domains. The first one is deployment models and the second one is service models. Let's see about deployment models. The deployment models are divided into four primary categories. The first one is public cloud, the second one is private cloud, third one is community cloud, and finally hybrid cloud. First, public cloud. So what is public cloud? A public cloud can be accessed by anybody or any organization with an internet connection and access to the cloud space. So for example, YouTube is a classical example for public cloud. Those who have account in YouTube can upload their video in YouTube. Those who have system with internet connection can access this YouTube video from anywhere at any time. So this is a classical example of public cloud deployment models. Second, private cloud. The name itself contains meaning. A private cloud is established for a specific group or organization and limits access to just that group. Third one is community cloud. A community cloud can be shared among two or more industries of organization that have similar cloud requirements. For example, similar colleges under university can have their own storage area in cloud computing. So similar community can access the cloud. It's known as community cloud. And finally, the hybrid cloud. The hybrid itself has the meaning. Hybrid means combination. It is a combination of any two or more clouds, where the clouds included are a mixture of public, private, or community. Then we dive into the concept service models. There are three primary services available in cloud computing. Number one, SaaS, SaaS, software as a service. Second one, PaaS, PaaS, platform as a service. And the third one, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So let's start with SaaS. It is also known as on-demand service. It is an application that can be accessed from anywhere on the world as long as you can have a computer with an internet connection. We can access this cloud-hosted application without any additional hardware or software. This is an important feature of cloud computing. Gmail, Yahoo, Mail, Hotmail, these are some examples of software as a service. Also, they can provide security features such as SSL, encryption, cryptography protocol, etc. Then the second one, platform as a service. It gives us nice API, application programming interface, and take care of implementation. In the PaaS model, cloud providers deliver a computing platform and solution stacks typically including operating system, programming language, execution environment, database, and web server. It is a platform for developers to write and create their own SaaS, that is applications, which means rapid development at low cost. PaaS provides an entire development environment. So Salesforce.com, Windows, Azure, these are some examples of platform as a service model. The third one and finally, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. It is known as network architect. It is also known as hardware as a service. It is a computing power that you can rent for a limited period of time. It allows existing application to be run on a cloud supplier's hardware. Cloud providers offer computers as physical or more often as a virtual machines, raw block storage, firewalls, load balancer, and networks. Examples of infrastructure as a service are PythonAnywhere.com, Google's Firebase, and etc. Amazon, Google are some commercial cloud vendors or cloud providers. Now we dive into the technologies behind the cloud computing. The four major or primary technologies are behind the concept cloud computing. The first one, virtualization. The second one, SOA, service-oriented architecture. The third one, grid computing. And the fourth one, utility computing. First, virtualization. Virtualization is a technique which allows to share a single instance of an application or resource among multiple organizations. The second one, SOA, service-oriented architecture. It helps to use applications as a service of other application regardless the type of vendor. The third one, grid computing. Grid computing is a distributed computing in which a group of computers are connected with each other to achieve a common goal or to achieve a common objective. And the fourth one, utility computing. Utility computing is based on pay per as your model. Pay per use model means you can pay based on what you have used. For example, if you need 1 terabyte of data, you have to pay money for that much of memory. If you need 10 terabyte of data, you have to pay money for that much of memory. So based on your need, you are going to pay. This is known as pay per use model. So utility computing is based on pay per use model, that is scale up computing needs increase and then scale down again as demand increase. So some of the cloud computing operating systems are iOS, Amoeba OS, Glid OS, StartForce, MyGoya, and etc. Advantages: it reduces the complexity of networks. You need not to have to buy software license. You need not to pay money in lakhs to buy a software. Then it lower computer cost, reduced software cost, improved performance, improved document format compatibility, unlimited storage capacity, increased data reliability, universal document access, latest version availability, device independence. These are the major advantages of cloud computing. In this world, every technology has both the sides, advantages and disadvantages. So if you focus on the disadvantage, you can find so many solutions. So disadvantages of cloud computing are: it requires a constant internet connection. Without internet connection, cloud is nothing. Cloud means internet. It is a metaphor. Cloud refers internet. So without internet connection, we are not able to get any services via internet. Then it does not work well with low speed connection. Features might be limited. It can be slow because of poor internet connection. Stored data might not be secure. So security problem is an issue in the field of cloud computing. So we conclude that Through this session, you will have the fundamental knowledge about cloud computing, its deployment model, and its services. Thank you.